Welcome to Top 12 Odyssey. Today we're diving into the top 12 most devastating natural disasters in recorded history, ranked by human loss and destruction. Mother Nature can unleash forces that swallow cities, reshape coastlines, and leave scars for generations. These disasters remind us how small we are, but also how strong people can be in the aftermath. This isn't your average countdown. These are the moments that shook the world. Nature's beauty is matched only by its unimaginable power. Let's begin. Number 12 is the 1970 Bhola cyclone in Bangladesh. A densely populated low-lying region was hit by a Category 4 monster with winds over 115 miles per hour. The real killer? A storm surge up to 33 feet high, sweeping entire islands off the map. Homes, farms, and lives vanished in hours. The death toll over 300,000, possibly up to 500,000. It remains the deadliest tropical cyclone ever recorded. A chilling reminder of how quickly the sea can turn deadly. Number 11 takes us to 1815 Indonesia. Mount Tambora's eruption. The largest volcanic explosion in recorded history, heard 1,600 miles away. Pyroclastic flows incinerated everything, plunging Sumbawa into darkness. Tens of thousands died instantly, but Tambora's ash cloud circled the globe. The result, the year without a summer. Crops failed, famine spread, and over 71,000 lives were lost. One volcano changed the world's climate. A single eruption held the planet hostage. Nature's fury on a global scale. Number 10. The 1976 Tangshan earthquake, China. A bustling city of over 1 million, flattened in 23 seconds by a magnitude 7.5 quake. Over 85% of buildings collapsed. Roads and railways twisted beyond recognition. More than 242,000 killed, 164,000 injured. Survivors were trapped in darkness, buried under rubble. Tangshan's destruction exposed the vulnerability of cities without seismic codes. In less than half a minute, a city was erased, a brutal lesson in the Earth's power. Number 9. The 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami. A magnitude 9.1 quake triggered tsunami waves racing across the ocean at jetliner speed. Walls of water up to 100 feet high slammed into 14 countries, erasing entire communities. Over 230,000 lives lost, millions left homeless. The world watched in shock as the devastation unfolded, a tragic reminder of our vulnerability to the deep. Number 8. The 2010 Haiti earthquake. A magnitude 7.0 quake struck near Port-au-Prince, collapsing the city in seconds. Government buildings, hospitals, and homes crumbled. Infrastructure was destroyed. Over 160,000 killed, more than 1 million left homeless. The disaster exposed the tragic link between poverty and vulnerability. Haiti's struggle became a global call for help. Number 7. The 1556 Shaanxi earthquake, China. Estimated magnitude 8, but its impact was magnified by unstable cave dwellings in Loess cliffs. Entire villages were buried as cliffs collapsed in the night. The death toll, a staggering 830,000, the deadliest earthquake in history shaped by geology and living conditions. A catastrophe almost beyond comprehension. Number 6. Typhoon Haiyan, Philippines, 2013. One of the most powerful storms ever, with 195 miles per hour winds. The real devastation came from a massive storm surge, flooding Tacloban and obliterating everything. Over 6,300 killed, 4 million displaced. The aftermath looked like a war zone. Haiyan was a brutal warning about the rising power of storms in a warming world. Nature's maximum fury, unleashed. Number 5. Hurricane Katrina, 2005. The storm weakened before landfall, but the real disaster was the levee failure in New Orleans. 80% of the city submerged, residents stranded on rooftops. Over 1,800 deaths, $125 billion in damages. Katrina exposed deep inequalities and engineering failures. A major American city underwater, the world watched in disbelief. Katrina became a symbol of both nature's power and human failure. Number 4. The 2011 Tōhoku earthquake and tsunami, Japan. A magnitude 9.0 quake shifted Japan's main island and triggered a colossal tsunami. Waves over 130 feet high swept 6 miles inland, overwhelming seawalls and sweeping away towns. Over 20,000 lives lost, and the Fukushima nuclear disaster followed. Even the best-prepared nation was humbled. A triple disaster: earthquake, tsunami, and nuclear crisis. A devastating blow to a resilient nation. Number 3. Cyclone Nargis, Myanmar, 2008. A Category 4 storm hit the Irrawaddy Delta, pushing a 12-foot surge deep inland. Villages and rice paddies were submerged, millions caught off guard. The government's refusal of aid worsened the crisis. Official death toll, 138,000, likely higher. Nargis showed how human decisions can magnify disaster, a tragedy shaped by both nature and politics. Number 2. The 1931 Yellow River flood, China. Years of drought, then torrential rain, caused multiple rivers to burst their banks. An area the size of England was underwater for months. Farmland destroyed, famine and disease followed. Death toll between 1 and 4 million. The deadliest flood, and possibly the deadliest disaster of the 20th century. Water, the source of life, became a force of mass destruction. Number 1. The 2008 Sichuan earthquake, China. A magnitude 7.9 quake devastated mountain towns, triggering deadly landslides. Schools collapsed, killing tens of thousands of children. Over 87,000 killed or missing. Nearly 400,000 injured. 5 million left homeless. A humanitarian crisis on a massive scale. The disaster's impact was felt across generations. Sichuan stands as a stark reminder of nature's destructive power. These disasters aren't just numbers, they're stories of loss, survival, and resilience. In every tragedy, we see the strength of communities rebuilding from nothing. Nature's power is humbling, but the human spirit endures. We must learn from these moments, build smarter, safer, and protect the vulnerable. Let's never forget the lives lost and the lessons learned. Which disaster shocked you most? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe to Top 12 Odyssey for more unforgettable countdowns. Peace out, Cub Scouts.